Koch.
Well, we've heard from the commentators what they've had to say. Let's see what the Treasurer has to say. Josh Frydenberg joins me now from Canberra. Treasurer, thanks for your time.
Good morning, Koch.
Are you stunned at what this Royal Commission found out about our banking system?
I think everybody is shocked by revelations of fees for no service, fees charged to dead people, the mis-selling of insurance, policies that people couldn't even claim against, and then those horrible audio recordings of a young man with Down syndrome being sold insurance that he didn't need, that he didn't want, and that he didn't understand. So I think that the culture of conduct and compliance within the financial system certainly needs to get better and improve.
Do you personally feel betrayed? Do you feel conned? Because you've been an apologist, a defender for the banks. Your government has for so long. You didn't want this Royal Commission. Do you feel betrayed personally?
I'll just pull you up there, Koch. I think that's a ridiculous statement.
Why?
Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Don't you blame Labor for this?
No, because...
You've been a defender of them.
Well, let me point out that when Labor was last in office, they had the financial scandals of Trio and Storm and Opus Prime, and they did nothing. Now, we called the financial...
the Banking Royal Commission.
We called the Financial System Inquiry with David Murray, and we've been introducing and implementing its reforms.
Did you want the Royal Commission?
Well, certainly we're the ones who announced it, and yesterday
No, did you want it though? You announced it under pressure. You're just saying you're stunned by the findings. You have to be betrayed. You wouldn't have thought that it was as bad as this.
I think everybody has been surprised by some of the things that they've heard through the Royal Commission, but the important thing is to look forward to the future, and that is why our announcement about the 76 recommendations that we are taking action on will lead to a better outcome for consumers. But it's important to note that Commissioner Hayne did endorse a number of reforms that the government has already introduced.
Do you agree with him that criminal proceedings should be brought against some organisations and their executives?
Look, again, it's not for me as Treasurer to comment on individual cases other than to say that more than 20 referrals have been made. ASIC and APRA, and I've spoken to the heads of both organisations, are very seized of the importance of these issues and ensuring that people are held to account for misconduct.
Yeah, they must be pretty embarrassed as regulators because the report was scathing on them not doing enough in uncovering this.
Well, certainly they were too timid, and that was the findings of Commissioner Hayne, that there was a preference for negotiation over litigation. He did comment yesterday, Koch, that he has seen an improvement within these organisations and regulators. We've given them an extra...
God, you'd hope so.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Look, mortgage brokers, at the moment, you go to a mortgage broker, they get paid by the lender. The recommendation is that you, the consumer, pay them. They just get a fee. Are you going to take up that recommendation?
Well, what we have said is we're going to implement the recommendation of Commissioner Hayne to establish a best interest duty, and we'll see how that works to change the behaviour and within these mortgage brokers. And in 3 years' time, we will do a review to see. It's important to point out that Commissioner Hayne's finding about that change was different to what the Productivity Commission, the Murray Review and the Sedgwick Review all found, which is if you did change that fee for service model, then you'll end up giving the banks more power, and we don't want to see 25,000 small business people affected and the big banks given a free kick.
Treasurer, everyone's watching closely. Thanks for your time.
Good to be with you, Koch.